Okay, Virgo, so hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I just wanted to make this quick weekend message because I feel like there's an urgent message here for you for this weekend, and I kind of get a sense that you intuitively are already sensing something. Okay, I'm not exactly sure just what, but it doesn't feel negative. It feels like a mic drop moment of something pretty magical or something you've been manifesting or attempting to manifest in your life. I feel like it's actually going to occur, and it may occur over this weekend, it may not, but the energies are beginning to, I feel like you're going to start seeing signs of this manifestation, that something here that you have been hoping or wanting you're gonna start seeing signs of it occurring. Okay, and it does feel like you're gonna sense this. You start picking up this energy. All right, that tower, it does look kind of scary, but it's not. It's more of a sense of like shock and awe, like, wow, it's actually happening. All right, so smash the like button, you guys, if you enjoy these readings. And also subscribe if you would like, and personal reading link is obviously in the description box below. So let's get into this. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Okay, Virgo, so what is this that you've been manifesting? It's like, wow. It does give me a sense of like, wow, it's actually happening. And you knew it would, but seeing is believing. And now I feel like you know what I mean? You're going to start seeing these signs. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the moon and look at the deer. The deer, one is just drinking the water, but the other one's like, whoa, what's that sound? What was that? What is that? There's this, you're highly sensitive this time. You're picking up vibrations and the energies all around you. You might be a highly sensitive person, or you're just vibrating real strongly right now. It could be your nerves, but yeah, coming out in the open, a big reveal is coming forward. What is this? What is this about? Look at all this major arcana. Okay, yeah, so reconciliation, reunion. There is definitely some type of reunion energy. Well, all right, give me a second. I don't want to just keep talking. The Empress. Okay. All right, Virgo. The King of Cups. So, Virgo, let me just say, I don't know exactly what your situation is, but you are in a very empowering position over this weekend, perhaps in dealing with a water sign or just in tune with your emotions. But I'm just feeling like you're coming into your element. You're coming into something. Could be also with a Taurus, or possibly a Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. It feels very, very watery energy here, but I feel like you are coming through in this very highlighted way over this weekend. And I feel like there's someone in your life who is seeing this about you. I don't know if, there's a shift. There's a shift and a change in someone's perspective in regard to you. Are you just glowing more? What are you doing? I feel like someone that you were dealing with really didn't want to see it, but there's this, or they were pushing back on love. Virgo, this does feel like a romantic type of a deep partnership. Someone who was maybe pushing back on it or avoiding it or not wanting to see the love that was right there in front of them. And I feel like, oh, no. There's a big revelation someone here is having about you, right? So water sign could be sun, moon, rising Venus somewhere in their chart. They just be heavy element of water, but yeah, Could be Gemini as well, but there's this holy-ish. I'm in love. Feelings are just, this is recognition. Okay. All right. And I don't even know that maybe you're not doing anything differently, Virgo, but it feels to me like this person was avoiding 100% or pushing back, maybe even making excuses like, love relationships, it's too much labor, too much work, too stressful. They can't avoid this anymore. And for you, maybe I feel like some of you were like, yeah, it's only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. I don't see you pushing forward on this or anybody in your life to try to get anybody to love you or recognize your worth or do any of that. It feels like you're just being yourself. And your energy is, well, if they're going to love me, that's a choice they're going to have to make. I'm not going to try to make them. You know that old Bonnie Raitt song? I can't make you love me. You're just like, nope, I'm just being me. And that's the Empress energy, because I do feel like you're coming across in that Empress energy. It's very authentic, self-care, gentle, but strong. Yeah. So there is oh my gosh, you got the Four of Wands. So let me just say, first of all, there's a tremendous amount of getting together, reunion, reconciliation energy in this reading. Okay, starting over this weekend. A coming home energy. Celebrations. So, of course, with the holiday season kicking off, there's that. And there's also not so much an invite, but I feel like something that you're already agreed to attend. And this other person is part of that as well. All right, let me see. What else is going on? Okay, yeah. I feel like whoever this person is, there's definitely a getting together energy, despite the conflict, despite any struggles, despite any, because the Five of Wands is just more so about uncertainty. The Five of Wands is like the details of life, the little annoying things. It's not a major issue. It's, it's not like a major obstacle. It's just these little, when you're driving down the road and you get those tiny little speed humps or whatever, it's those little things, it's just a little bit of slowing down despite the challenges or the uncertainty. I feel like someone here is determined to get to you, determined to be with you. That's their energy. And this really is the exception to the rule, but someone here is coming to terms with how they feel. Like they really do love you. They're really in love with you. Like they really feel the connection, the strength. They feel a deep partnership with you. And they, like I said, either they were pushing back on it, or, maybe you just met this person and some of you just been dating them for a little while and boom, they come to terms with it. Yeah, there's a strength, a lot of self-love going on. Yeah, and there is an invitation for sure. Getting up the courage to either apologize to you for something and or send you some type of communication about how the strength of their feelings for you. You will be hearing, if not over the weekend, it does start over this weekend. Wow, Virgo, this is intense. It's like you already knew. Santa baby. Yeah. Aries, perhaps. Maybe an Aries. Definitely coming through. Somebody's taking up, because the Empress and the Emperor are here. So this is a beautiful match. Like you two are you're very compatible. You're meant to be. Empress doesn't go with a king, and an Emperor does not go with a queen. This is a very compatible match. If you were incompatible before, there are some changes that have been made to make compatibility happen. And that's what I'm picking up for this weekend. Okay, and so as I was starting off this reading, this is the urgent message that I feel like you've needed to know, to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, because like I said, I feel Like you already know, or you already knew this was coming. It was just a matter of time, and you can't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your value or your worth. That's what I feel like the message is here. Let me take a look at you. Let's take a look at Virgo. All right. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups here. And even the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are a good match. So you guys are even compatible in that way in terms of kings and queens. You're on the same emotional level here. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So some of you just knew that this love offer was going to come in at some point, and you've been waiting for it. But not like sitting around the phone. It's just like a feeling of where I just get from you that you kind of always known that this was a connection that was meant to be, and it was just a matter of time. So at some point in the course of the relationship, you just had that feeling, and if that means that 20 years have to go by before you two come together again, it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay, and so yeah, that Knight of Cups, I feel like you do have a lot of love to offer this person in return, if they are open to that, which I see that they are. I don't know that. I feel like maybe you've kept your feelings to yourself a lot, and I feel like it's more to do because this person was avoiding, very much avoiding, but they're not avoiding anymore. Well, they, at least not. The energy starts shifting over this weekend. Okay, Virgo. So, yeah, Virgo, I just kind of feel like your energy is just like, if they love me, they'll come forward. If it's meant for me, it will happen. And there isn't anything I can do to change it or lose it. And if I have to die on this hill, knowing that, then that's what I'll do, right? Doesn't mean you're going to end your search for truth and the one you want to be with, if this person doesn't come through, which I feel like they will. It just means that you know where your heart is, and if they follow through, they follow through. If they don't, well, so be it. You're staying true to yourself and true to your feelings and your emotions, but you are still living your life. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you have to walk away in order to go after your wishes and what it is that you need, if this person isn't able to, I'm just giving you what I'm picking up from your mindset. I'm not saying that they're not going to come in. I feel like they are. But your mindset is, if they don't, I will keep it moving and keep staying true to myself and going after what is best for me. No matter how stressful or how anxiety ridden, you're determined to do that anyway. Nothing is changing about you. You're still someone who will put in whatever effort is needed to get your needs met. But like I said, you're staying the course. But I feel like this person, it was just something to do with more like them coming to terms with where they are in their life, how they feel about you, what they need to do. This is not a person who's just not that into you. I feel like they've always been into you, but they haven't shown it, and they haven't wanted to be, for whatever reason. They haven't fully opened themselves up to that. They were just pushing back. And that usually has to do with fear, deep fear, because the moon is there, and the moon does represent fear and deception. And I think you kind of known that they were holding back for that reason. But at the same time, simultaneously, I don't see you waiting around for them to figure it out either. And I do see that they're overcoming those fears, right? There's the sun. So yeah, definitely overcoming these fears. So this really is just a message for the weekend for you to trust your instinct, your intuition, what's going on deep within you, but don't let it, sway you from your reality of where you are in your life and what you still need to go after, what's best for you. You still need to pursue what's best for you. But I do see this person coming to terms with it over this weekend. You're the one that they want. They've always wanted you, always. But pushing back, they're exhausted. It's more work to push back against it than it is to just let it go and just let it flow. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at the Chinese signs. Year of the tiger, the dog, pet that dog. Year of the monkey, the rooster, the pig, the horse, the ox, and the snake. Wow, Virgo. So I just want to tell you, you guys, for those of you who haven't heard, I have started a new YouTube channel. It is called the Stigma Channel. And the link for this channel is in the description box below. It's also in the chat. There's a link in the chat. Streamlabs is posting that link. But it's a channel of raw, unfiltered encounters with the unseen. Alien abductions, NDEs, demons, angels, Akashic downloads, spirituality, and beyond. So I am going to be doing interviews and posting things on there in relation, it's everything. It's not just the things I listed. There's no judgment, just truth. And we're just breaking the silence on what society still calls crazy. People seeing UFOs and everybody's like, no, you didn't. You're making stories up. So yeah, if you have a story that you would like to submit, you have something you want to tell, okay, you can send me an email, and the email is on the channel. So just click on the Stigma Channel, subscribe, please subscribe, and then all the information will be in that description box of how you can get a hold of me. And it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be for the new year, okay, you guys? So I'm trying to get everyone to subscribe so we can kick it off. All right, you've got teddy bear. Someone is interested in you. There's a blooming romance, flirting. Someone wants to date you. And what else? And yes, so I uploaded this earlier than the usual 10:30 p.m. time, just because the weekend has already started pretty much, and I wanted to get this out to you guys. There's shock, a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany, and a transformation. I'm telling you, it's happening. You also have passion, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, and a burning desire to be with each other. Wow. Yeah, it is all there. It is all there. And there's the Phoenix. There's a new phase. There's also rekindling. So for some of you, this is maybe somebody, if you haven't met anyone yet, that energy is coming. For a lot of you, this is someone that you already know, okay? Either they're coming back into your life, or this is someone that you've just been dealing with, and now there's this next level, okay? A renewal and growth, a changed mind, and a rising from the ashes. Wow. What? All right, let's see. I want to get another message here for you. Prepare, evolution, and growth. Past life, karma. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation. View it from a lesson perspective. Take ownership for your part, and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. All right, out with the old, in with the new. And again, protection, passion ignited. The universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. This is beautiful. I feel like something pretty magical and amazing is happening here, kicking off this weekend. Anything else for Virgo? Someone here really, really, really is like, whoa, my God, I'm really in love with Virgo. Oh my God, Virgo is the one for me. Okay. You will be crossing paths with this person soon, Virgo. Crossing paths very soon with this person, Virgo. And if you ask who's this person, you need to go back to the beginning of the video, as I already said it. Okay, what else do you have? There's a song that this person hears that reminds them of you. A specific song reminds them. Every time they hear it, they think of you. Okay. And wow, there's marriage on the table here. Marriage or long-term commitment. Absolutely. So if that's something you want, that's great. If not, you'll figure it out. You'll work it out. All right, Virgo, let's see. All right, here's your initials and numbers. You have J, A, E, W, V, West Virginia, or West Virginia, P, and the letter S. All right, you also have birth dates, the 11th, the 6th, the 1st, the 5th, the 16th, and the 15th. You also have the 30th, the 6th again. And you have Pisces and Libra. Other signs, Virgo and Capricorn. All right, let me try to get a few more dates or birth dates. You have the 6 again, 3 6s, a 5. You have the 3rd. You have the 11th. Wow, we're getting repeating numbers here, you guys. You're getting repeating 6s. You have the 111 or 111. You have repeating 5s. Repeating 3s. Yeah, a lot of repeating numbers. Wait, do you have repeating 3s? I thought I saw 2 3s. No, just 1 3. I take that back. The 3rd. Somebody's birthday is on the 13th. The 31st. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what your charms are. Got a couple of charms for you here, Virgo. All right. Again, the swans. So yeah, I put a post about that Black Swan event. There was something showing up like in NASA's radar, something about another comet, and they're calling it the Swan. So yeah, lovebirds. And I feel like I said that in the last reading as well. Oh, look at that. A dark cloud. So there's a dark cloud that is definitely lifting. Some of you are going to have a lot of big rainstorm somewhere. Big rainstorm. And you also have a bat, like a Halloween bat. And so really this is just giving me like radar, sonar. This, bats are blind. Maybe you're having problems seeing. But this makes me feel like you're trusting the vibes. You're feeling your way through something here. You need to do that. You need to don't trust as much of what you see versus what you sense. Trust what you're sensing. I feel like that's the biggest message in terms of your intuition and the energies that you need to be alert to. Your senses and your intuition, not so much your emotions, because emotions they can be very up and down and fleeting. Sometimes there's no emotion at all. Trust your senses and the energies that you're picking up, because those are the truth for you. All right, Virgo, so I'm going to leave that reading with you. Don't forget, all my readings are 50% off towards the end of the season through December. If you want to get a personal reading with me, there's a link in the description box there as well. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be back here next week. I'll put up some shorts and some clips for you. If you see me put up a video at an odd time, and it's a very short one, it's generally just a clip of previous videos. There's times when I'm not able to upload, but I want to make sure that you have something. They're just recap highlights. So don't leave me a comment. Why are you reposting the same videos? It's a YouTube feature. If you don't know how YouTube works, then figure it out before you come in my comments section and start bitching at me. They're just featured clips, okay? For those of you who don't want to sit for a longer reading, you just catch a quick vibe. All right, you guys? So I'm not going to keep repeating this. It's getting very frustrating. So if anybody of you listening who know what I'm doing and you see someone in the comments, make those comments. You can respond to them, or, I'm just, I don't know, whatever. I'm going off in a rant, so forget it. Anyway, yeah, don't forget, go over and follow me on my other channel, at the Stigma channel here on YouTube. It's going to be so much fun. And I already have a guest lined up that I am super excited to introduce you to in the new year. You guys are going to love this interview and what you hear. Okay. But I'm not going to say, it's hush hush. I'm not going to say anything yet. All right, you guys, love you. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you later. Bye. Virgo, I just wanted to let you know that I'm running a special right now on my personal private phone call readings. Everything is 50% off, Virgo. So you can get 50% off a predicted tarot reading call, only $40 for a 30-minute reading. You can do text readings. You can do a spiritual empowerment reading. But the 50% off ones are definitely the best by 1 hour for $99.
But it's not like I need it, and you may have some history.